Hello and welcome to round 24 of the GT Planet Fantasy Series, the fourth round of the chase here at the Milwaukee Mile. Green flag is out and Cod Demon 101 and Johnny 1996 would lead us off into the first corner. Checker right behind Cod Demon on the inside line as they make their way through turns 1 and 2, coming off of turn 4, still side by side. Coming to the line, though, Johnny 1996 gets a run on the outside line, and he's going to take the first lap here at Milwaukee. And a good lap led there, keeping, or already showing that the outside line does work here quite well. Heading into lap 2, and a little further on here into lap 3, the tail end of lap 3, Checker would then get up to the back bumper of Johnny and make quick work of him on the inside line and take the lap and become the leader entering lap 4. Looking ahead a little bit here, here is the number 17 of Doodle. He's been running, Earth and GT Racer 98 are together going off into turn 3, all the way into the grass, and back into BK Glover, and that is a big crash. Caution is out. Not sure what happened there, but that's the first caution on lap 9. The 28 and the 3, I guess they hooked up. They hooked each other and it was on from there, and they just take BK Glover out. Just innocent bystander. That is 2 chasers right there. Put Silverwing on point when we went back to green flag with Michelin right behind him. Michelin makes a big jump to the inside with a little bit of help from Sparky Tooth. Off into turn 1. Michelin's on the inside of the number 37 now. 37 running on the outside line. Mish coming on the inside. Door to door off of turn 2, but it looks like Michelin's going to get the advantage. Down the backstretch, he's going to take the lead. Sparky Tooth right behind him. Now we've got B. Howe, 83, and Raleigh Morton nose to tail on that inside line trying to catch Michelin. You see Jaji there in the 24 is the rounding out of the top 5. Silverwing dropping through the field. Haven't talked a lot about B. Howe lately. He's been doing a pretty good job when he wasn't in the wall. Now we see Raleigh Morton challenging Michelin for the lead. These two both in the chase for the GT Planet Fantasy Series Cup. So it's going to get really interesting there. Oh, Michelin actually in the wall off of turn 2. That's going to hurt him quite a bit. Here's Raffle Waffle, the Daytona 400 winner. Hit by Johnny 1996 and goes around. I think everybody's going to avoid him. Let's see what happens here. And he just came down on Johnny. I don't think he checked his mirrors before he made his entry into the corner. Pit stops then happen. Just about everybody coming into the pit lane under this caution flag. Taking a look back, Quiet Girl. She's been really putting out a strong performance into this last couple races. She really wants to be the first female to win in this series, and it's getting closer for her. She's been in the lead at least for 5 laps in the past 2 or 3 races, so she's really putting on a good performance for the female fans. If you're wondering where BRRT Angel is, she's around the 20th position at this point, not too far off the pace. Quiet Girl, though, leads Carbonox, Dustone, the winner at Pocono there, and Cod Demon and the 96 all into the first couple of corners. There you saw a look through the field on board now with BRRT Angel, the other female in the series, looking 33rd actually after the pit stop cycled out, but you can see she is making ground and was running about the top 20. Off into turn 1. Here's BK Glover. We were talking about him earlier when he was involved in that accident early on in the race. He's doing a good job recovering and keeping his chase hopes alive. We're looking right now, looking back at the number 4 Bane Hamlin, 1121. A very nice race car. The Toyotas are going to get a different look for the 2015 season. So, oh, we got trouble there. Cars around. That's Dustone in the wall, and I think that's Johnny 1996 again, and some more cars involved. Looks like Jaragini just ran the 38 over. The 88 had nowhere to go. And Mr. Unknown barely misses it, but AJHG gets in. Silverwing gets a piece. Great job by B. Howe avoiding that. Another chaser, Turbo Snail, involved. Race car gets into the back just barely. On board with NASCAR fan 1400. Cautions out. Cars are scattering. Oh, wow, shoot the middle. And look at all the positions NASA's going to gain from that, because there's about 20 cars, 10, 15 cars down there that he just passed. So that's going to be a huge help for him. On board with Jaragini. And no, this time it was actually Johnny who just didn't check his mirrors. Jaragini dive bombed for sure, but I mean, that's the same thing that Johnny did to, I think it was, I can't remember who it was at the moment, I apologize. Quiet Girl back out front when we went back to green. Raffle Waffle was who it was that Johnny got into. Here is Cod Demon and Harsk 100. Harsk 100 has been performing. He's got 2 wins this season, and he's doing a fantastic job. He is going for that Concept Cup, and he looks like he might be able to take it. Here's a look at all the chasers in one big gaggle. It's exactly what happened at Pocono. Just all the chasers all together in a big group. And now we're taking a look at the halfway mark at the field as they run. There you see the gap between first and second there. Quiet Girl kind of running away with this one right now. You see we have 38 cars still running, and of those 38 cars, they're all on the lead lap. So we lost all. Yeah, you see the 79 of BK Glover dropped out, but the only retirements were from that most recent caution flag. So here's Quiet Girl now starting to lap the field, trying to get around Raffle Waffle to put him a lap down. And here's NASCAR Fan. Hey-o! That's going to be a big crash there. Race car not going to be happy with him at all. Here's NASCAR Fan. He's down on the low line. And it's another situation like we saw in turn 1 and 2. One driver being a bit anxious and dive bombing, and the driver that gets turned not quite checking the mirrors. Although definitely NASCAR Fan's fault, that accident. As it has been for the other drivers. It's the person dive bombing that's responsible for that. Speaking of dive bombs, there's a 16 car that got turned around by Johnny's dive bomb. So he's still running up in. He's just gone a lap down. You see Ninner's a lap down as well, or excuse me, not a lap down, running behind the lapped car. Quiet Girl and Carbonox are getting away from the field. Carbonox now on the back bumper of Quiet Girl, going off into turn 3. That's the closest he's gotten to her back bumper if it under the green flag conditions in a long time. So they are definitely. He's going to be trying very hard. He has 1 win this season, and that was at Watkins Glen. Mr. Unknown says, "Move over. I'm in the chase, and I know I want to win this thing." He's chasing Ninners in his own points battle, but he wants to win this race too. He has been very well in this latter half of the season, and it'll be interesting to see what he can do today. Here is BRRT Angel getting a bump from the 4 of Dane Hamlin, and around she goes. Caution's out. She didn't hit the wall, I don't think. I believe she's got. Oh, wow. I believe she's going to be okay. Taking a look here, I don't think there's definitely contact between the 2 cars, but oh, she may have just kissed the wall. Cosmetic damage there. Good save for Angel, keeping that car together. Speaking of females, green flag back out, and Quiet Girl still leading at this point with Mr. Unknown right behind, and then there's the 2 chasers here in the back, right behind them. The next chaser is Jaji 1124. We also have your Concept Cup leader, the 76 car at the moment. So that is Niku Driver HC. Here's Quiet Girl running wide. Contact with Raffle Waffle. Nearly hits the wall, but she's going to lose. That's her race right there. Oh, boy. She had been doing so well today, and she just ran it a bit wide. The lapped car tagged her. She's trying to fight back on the outside line, but that's just going to hand the race right now over to the 7 car. And now the caution flag waves. B. Howe, and oh, wow. Oh, B. Howe's around. Nearly goes up and over. And hit hard by the number 69 and the 42. So we were talking about how he's been pretty quietly in the weeds earlier, doing a great job, and that's just a shame. Mr. Unknown, the leader now, as we get ready to go back to green flag. There it is. Only a handful of laps to go in this race. A pretty caution-filled one. The drivers make their way off into turn 1. Mr. Unknown getting a good lead and gets down to the inside line before the 47 can. And Ninners is going to fall off. There's Quiet Girl in 3rd place again. So she's going into damage control mode. She knows she could have won this race. Here she is now. She's up to 2nd. Now she's just going to try and chase down Mr. Unknown. She probably has the fastest car on the racetrack. It's just a matter of the mistake she made and going wide. Definitely going to have some choice words with Raffle Waffle, I think. Here's Earth getting into Mr. Unknown. Oh boy, the lapped cars have been issues all day, but Mr. Unknown holds on. Wow. So that's twice the leaders come into contact with a lapped car. Here's Whitetail. NASCAR fan gets hit by the 71. He's in the wall. He's around. Oh, hit by future teammate BRRT Angel and nailed by Turbo Snail. Wow, on board with BRRT Angel. NASCAR fans around, nowhere to go. Drives right to the driver's side of her future team boss. And then run to the back of by the 83 and the 97. That is a big hit there. Cod Demon 101 drops out of the race after running in the top 10 all day. So here we go. We're going to get set up with 5 laps to go. Here's a look at the field before we go green. And this is going to be a wild restart because we know that Quiet Girl is faster than Mr. Unknown. And Mr. Unknown has a little bit of door damage probably from getting hit there by Earth. Is that going to be an aerodynamic hindrance? We don't know yet. See several drivers dropping out in the later stage of this race. Green flag is out. Ryu tries to dive to the inside to get his lap back. Mr. Unknown tries a block. Now he's stuck on the outside line, but Ryu gives the spot. Here's Quiet Girl getting challenged now by Niku Driver HC. Mr. Unknown again getting challenged by Ryu. Gonna open the door for Quiet Girl. Niku Driver HC trying to win today. Looking back now as Ryu starts to put a gap on these lead cars. Now the top 5 are all nose to tail. They make their way. You see Raffle Waffle running very wide out of turn 4. You see now the 7 car puts a slight gap over Quiet Girl, coming to 3 to go. Quiet Girl closes the gap immediately, right on the 7's back bumper. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go at Milwaukee. Off into turn 1. Quiet Girl's going to try something. No, she doesn't. She's going to try to wait till turns 3 and 4. I don't know if I think she may have wasted her only chance now. There's about 3 car lengths between them. Niku Driver HC now going to try for 2nd. Bumps Quiet Girl. Gets by her. The bump and run in turn 3 for Niku HC. He's going to take 2nd place. Meanwhile, Mr. Unknown's going to win the race. And that's going to be great for his chase hopes. Niku Driver HC with the bump and run for 2nd. Quiet Girl 3rd. Ninners 4th. And Carbonox in 5th. And a great win for Mr. Unknown. And man, oh man. And now we've got a post-race altercation. The 77 and the 99 make contact. This is actually coming to the checkers. And not sure what happened there. That is coming to the checkered flag. So that's going to make the 77 drop quite a few spots. And Durr winning at the end of the race. Plows it into the tire wall, or the pit median. Not sure about that. The race is over at this point, so that didn't hurt his position, but definitely a questionable move. You see Zhaji there. The next chaser, or Ninners was 4th. The next chaser then be Zhaji in 8th. The B-Man comes home with a strong top 10. Bane Halen brings it home 13th. Good run for him. Harsk 100, another top 20. Great run for him. Project What finally finishing a race on the lead lap. 19th place for him. And you see the rest of them there. Dustone getting the last place position after a great run and winning Pocono. And that will be detrimental to his point standings. But definitely had a good run when he was racing. We'll see you guys next week in the next round of the GT Planet Fantasy Series on Race TV. Thanks for watching.